Olympic festival at 12. The youngest ever national and world champion at 14. If all you knew was that she had been thinking about the Olympics for all her young life.
This has been your dream for...
Ever.
For forever. Like, was it 5, 6 years?
Basically, my dreams and my thoughts about skating have pretty much stayed the same. I love it just as much, and, I want it just as much as I did back then.
And if all you knew was that what she wanted back then was Olympic gold, you might think that the language of figure skating is all she knows. This is TE language, created by Tara and her 15-year-old friends, spoken only when adult ears are not welcome. The fact is, if you didn't know Tara was a skater, you'd probably think she's no different from any other American teenager.
She's fun-loving. That's about the best word to explain her. She's just full of life and full of fun. Loves to live every day to its fullest.
For Tara, that means tempting fate by playing on her roof. Sometimes it means learning about hot wax for the very first time.
Best friends forever. Yeah. Ow!
It means spending 6 hours every day at the rink, but every free minute there with a smile.
Okay, you guys don't.
It means spending your one free day a week at the mall, sampling the latest styles.
What's that? I love to shop. I love movies. Love to just be with my friends and relax and watch TV. Just hang out.
She's never come to me and said, gee, Mom, can you believe it? I'm world champion. There are times I'll say to her, look what you've done, Tara. And it's like, yeah, Mom, and can I go out now? Can I go here? Can I go drive the car?
Tara, where are we going?
There are some concessions to being a skating prodigy, like the tutors.
X and an X plus 13X. Nueves.
Huevos.
Nuevos. Los guantes son nuevos, ¿verdad?
And the absence of her father.
Hello? Hi, Dad.
Who lives at the family's home in Texas while Tara trains outside Detroit.
That's the hardest part, and not being able to be with my dad every night and have him come home from work like everyone else, everyone else's dad does. When he does come up, we spend the time really good together. Okay, love you. Bye.
Instead, Tara lives with her mother, whom some have labeled the classic stage mom, going to every single practice every single day and taking the controversial step of securing an agent for Tara when she was just 13.
What?
Of course, it's easy to throw stones when you're not the one raising the golden child.
There's no movie on tonight?
Mm-mm.
I've really worked hard to try to make sure that she's really a down-to-earth kid. I've told her all her life, everybody has something, and it really doesn't make you that special, And I think she keeps that with her, and that's good, because that's what keeps her really grounded.
I think the best part about being me is just having fun with skating and, enjoying myself even off the ice, too, and in my normal day life. That's hard to classify normal. Everyone has a different life, and I think that I'm normal, and I just have something a little extra that's really great, and I would never want to change it.
That little something extra is actually extraordinary. She's an amazing technician, shaking the last bit of nerves out before the warm-up as Todd Eldridge, her teammate, looks on. They're very close friends and very supportive of one another.
She skates next to last tonight.
Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner are at it again. And this time, they've gone beyond romancing the Stones.
Look out! If we get out of this alive, I'm gonna kill you.
With Danny DeVito hot on their trail.
Give me a ring.
You're making a pass? In my condition? Get lost.
That's them.
Dummy, they've guessed.
Where are they?
What, kid? I'm sorry.
Sorry, I didn't mean it either. Hey! Come on, get up. I'm a model.
It's like this. America has Reagan, and Libya has Gaddafi. Gaddafi's pushing Reagan, and so Reagan is sending in the military to bomb Libya. Now Gaddafi's accusing Reagan of murdering his people. Mothering? Business has been very bad since that subway thing, especially on Sundays and public holidays. They're both quite useless. Some people are real troublemakers. Of course, we wouldn't do anything like that. We're always completely honest in our dealings. You see, I am and always will be.
A nobody.
Nobody at all.
So what?
I used a slug.
No, sir, 2 slugs.
Boss, you've seen the Kung Fu kids and they're real tough. Well, these days there is an even tougher bunch of kids, and that's the 7 Lucky Stars gang. They're really smart, and they're really fantastic at Kung Fu tricks, especially disappearing.
Is that right? So be more careful.
I am careful, but I just happened to run into them. However, it wasn't my lucky day. Things went wrong, and after a long chase, they got away from me.
That diamond?
Sorry, boss, but the kids ran off with it.
You're useless. Now get out of here. I've given you 2 chances to get the diamond back here, and you failed. What are you doing now?
Breathing.
That's just not good enough. Eddie, yeah, dummy. I'll find it myself.
He'll find it.
Before that man died, he gave me this. Look. this enormous diamond.
Hey, dummy, is she telling the truth?
I didn't see that.
Huh. I think it's just an excuse she's invented because she was late and kept us all waiting for such a long time.
Shut up, Fatty. They still want to hear?
Yes, yes.
After that, the three gangsters tried to catch me. And Dummy, it was great. Ah, really exciting. Anyway, I ran fast. You guys would never have got away from that.
Hey, that's a whole bunch of bullshit, Judy.
Anyway, Judy, it's a very good fake. It looks just like a real one. You guys are stupid, plain dumb. Who's there? What do you want?
I don't know.
We're stupid, guys.
Wait!
Again?
Go away, you stupid guys. Don't bother me.
Tomboy! Tomboy! She's calling his name.
So what the hell?
I don't like it.
Jesus Christ. Give me patience. Hey, dummy,
What?
just do whatever I do.
Right!
Don't anybody move. Where's that diamond? What? Hey! Hey, Tommy! Don't follow!
Whatever he does, I do.
Those two gangsters came to get that diamond, you know. Perhaps it's true after all.
Strange.
Gorgeous.
To prepare as she has to come to the Olympic Games, to fight off all the pressure and deliver that performance. It's a dream. It's a dream come true. Every young girl in America who's a skater can watch this and know that it's possible. Everything is possible.
Her coach, Frank Carroll.
Great.
There you go, Michelle.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Frank Carroll has coached 38 years. He's never coached a gold medalist. Might this be the night?
Absolutely. These are low. They're leaving some room. These are lower than I thought they'd be. She's skating early in the last group. That could hurt, bring the marks down a couple tenths. She couldn't have delivered a better program than that. I don't think anybody can outskate her. These would have been 6.0s had she been the last skater in the performance. Again, they have to leave room. 5.9s. Tears of joy.
And now the long wait begins.
Closed captioning proudly provided by Northwest Airlines. Some people just know how to fly. The 18th Olympic Winter Games on CBS.
19-year-old Irina Slutskaya. The music is Ah Nastasha. It's Russian folk music. She's overcome an injured foot in a fight with the Chinese Figure Skating Federation, a change of coaches, and she's back.
The step out on the triple flip. Couple close landings. But still, second mark's gonna go way up. She's such a beautiful skater. Everything about her. Ice presence, flow, carriage, everything is exactly what you want in a ladies champion.
6 of the 9 judges have given her second place ordinals over Irina Slitskaya.
I mean, you can be yourself with him. No pretenses. Here, these should fit. You can try them on in there.
Yeah. Jack, it's Melanie Parker.
Hey.
We have a major problem with our kids. They're okay, but they can't stay there. They have to be picked up right now.
$100,000 can buy us a pretty good lawyer.
No way. It's over. We're dead.
Don't talk like that.
Scott's never gonna wake up. We might as well turn ourselves in now. Maybe they'll go easy on us.
Look, would you be quiet? I'm getting tired of your negativity.
Well, I think I have a right to be negative. We're going to jail.
No, we're not going to jail. Because I'm going to jail, alone. I'm going to say I'm the one who did it. I kidnapped Scott, and that's it.
Tables.
I'm just see what you...
Good and evil.
Come on, let's go. What's our excuse?
All the neighbors wanted.
Movies?
Good. Oh, very good. All right, now smile. And remember, not too many martinis.
Create.
What you been doing? Y'all been out there laying up with that bitch. That's what you've been doing.
It's attractive.
Flat.
I wasn't here.
This impressive event also draws spectators by the thousands.
Because Duraloo protects your...
Denying this man's natural talent. But there is someone beating Will out of the top spot this week. And this artist has a heap of talent on his side, too. You will not want to miss the #1, so don't move.
Hi. So, how was the new school?
Oh, you should have seen it, Ted. They made such a fuss over David.
Did they?
All the children are so smart. A 9-year-old girl gave me directions to the ladies' room in Latin. I finally had to ask a handyman.
This meant that somebody else have to go back there and do the job.
The stealth fighter's average of direct hits was...
Golf tournament.
Night on Oregon.
Have oppressed mankind, have opposed the inclusion of spirit.
This jump has given her so many problems. Triple toe, half loop, triple southpaw. Triple sow cow. Proving to everyone that she can land it.
In part to try and right the ship, which has been listing badly. Surrey is going back to an old program for a free skate. This is 4 Seasons by Vivaldi.
Triple flip, shorter rotation.
Good last night.
About 5 hours.
That's good. Now, Tara, with Michelle being first in the skating order, where were you during her performance? Were you watching?
No, I was like in the practice rink in a warm-up room, just concentrating on what I had to go do out there and trying to ignore everything else.
Did you have any idea she had a straight run of 5.9s artistic scores?
I didn't know the marks, but I knew she skated well, and I knew, most of the other skaters skated well too, so I went out there and I just had to concentrate on, this is my program, and don't think about winning, think about enjoying it, and you never know how many Olympic moments you'll get.
Michelle, if someone would have said you'd come to Nagano, you'd skate 2 clean programs, would you have ever imagined you'd leave here without a gold medal?
I made 3 wishes when I was young, and one of them was to make it to the Olympic team, to skate great at the Olympics, and to win the gold medal. 2 of my wishes came true. I didn't get the color medal that I wanted, but it's c'est la vie. It's life.
You did just skate beautifully, and let's take a look at the end of your program. And at the end of it, were you thinking you'd had enough there? It was enough for gold?
I think in my emotions, I did one thing at a time. When I landed that triplets, I thought, I have it. I just skated the best I've ever done. And I think at the end, I was very emotional because all my dreams came true. I mean, the Olympic Games, skating your best. And it was just a very magical moment for me.
And your father's reaction, we caught a glimpse of that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. There's Danny.
Oh.
Danny thought he was George Foreman for a moment.
I knew in my heart that I skated my best, and that's all that matters to me. When I heard I got silver medal, I was a little disappointed, but, I can walk away happy. I have no regrets in what I did and how I skated. And, I might be there in 2002 and try again.
You might stick around.
I might, yes.
Who told you the news that you hadn't won gold?
When I heard the marks,
yeah, okay.
I really knew.
That we were within earshot range for you.
Yeah.
Tara, let's look at your program. And I asked you earlier, what was the hardest part of it? And you felt like the whole thing was hard, but it was just so perfect. I mean, take a look at this part, for example.
Yeah, right there, I knew the program was going well. After I got past that point, I was like, okay, I can do this. It's so close. But I still had to calm down and say, I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to make a stupid mistake. And, then I just got caught up in my program again, and everything just went well. And my greatest moment was, sitting there in the kiss and cry, just enjoying everything, and then watching the marks come up and realizing what happened was so amazing.
What are your plans? Michelle says she may stick around for 2002. How about you, Tara?
Oh my gosh, I can't even think past today.
Yeah.
I'm taking each, minute at a time and trying to enjoy it all because I'm kind of so happy but a little sad because I know it's all leaving a little bit, and the medal ceremony was so magical that, I didn't want to get off.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to you both. Tara for the gold, Michelle for the silver. 2 beautiful programs, and thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
And speaking of the medal ceremony, when we come back, we'll take a look at it. The ladies figure skating medal ceremony from White Ring as we continue on CBS. Medals matching Lillehammer in '94. Follow the games on the net, cbs.sportsline.com. I'm Jim Nance. Thanks for being with us tonight. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Special performances on ice from Lipinski and Kwan, and we leave you with the ladies figure skating medal ceremony after an emotional night at White Ring. Good night, everybody.
Tonight on The Late Show, gold medalists Tara Lipinski and Johnny Mosley, plus stupid pet tricks and Dave's mom from Nagano. Stay tuned for your late local news next.
You're watching KOIN 6 News, your exclusive station for the 1998 Winter Olympic Games. This is News Center 6 at 11.
Good evening. Jim Nance said it. What an emotional night in Nagano. 2 Americans on the podium, gold and silver for U.S. figure skaters. Most of us were watching for the drama and the beauty of the contest.
But one household in Tigard had a more sophisticated eye. 3 girls having a slumber party, but they are also 3 young women who know how to skate.
Eric Taylor, was it a tough crowd?
Yeah, not only was the competition tough, so too was the criticism. If you thought Poland was tough on the skaters tonight, get a load of our judges. It's the beginning of the big night. Chips, soda, and skating at its finest, all under the watchful eye of 3 aspiring figure skaters who know what to look for.
When you cheat a jump or land two-footed instead of just on one skate. And their spins, lots of people don't know how much work goes into a spin and how much can go wrong in a spin.
The chips are worth their salt. Now we'll see if the Americans are.
I'm going to be looking for her overall performance, and I just want her to skate really well because she's my favorite skater.
You gonna be nervous when she comes on?
I don't know. I'm going to enjoy watching her.
For these young ladies, this is not just a night of television. This is a night of inspiration and ideas that may come in handy someday.
It's nice to be able to have a good example to look up to, you know, seeing people land triple jumps, you know, you don't get to see that every day. So it's really nice to have something that you can, you know, videotape and then you refer back to it, and it's really helpful, yeah.
Helpful and exciting. Yes, it's past their bedtime, but this is gold we're talking about. Yeah, they were really getting into it. Look, we've got the shrine to Michelle Kwan right here, as well as some figure skating trophies and some pictures as well. Okay, you guys, so you're the tough critics. Thumbs up, thumbs down. First, Michelle Kwan. Give us your verdict. Thumbs up for Michelle Kwan. Okay, Lipinski, we take it as a thumbs down, huh? You didn't feel that she should have got the gold as much?
Yeah, it was kind of tough because, like, her artistic, I felt that wasn't quite as strong as Michelle Kwan's artistic, but, you know, I suppose that she deserves it as far as technical.
Yeah, they were saying Lipinski's program was a little bit tougher. So you guys have stayed here all night. Did you have fun watching all the figure skating and the snacks I bought you?
Oh, yeah.
All right, okay, well, there you have it from Tigard with 3 of the toughest judges. Well, you're just going to find period.
I didn't know you were hosting the party, Eric. That's great. Thanks
Yeah,
for your live
I'm
report.
good for snacks. We'll see you.
Tara Lipinski, who looked like a Tinkerbell on ice tonight, is from the town of Sugar Land, Texas. And if you called City Hall there today, the switchboard operator answered, City of Sugar Land, home of Tara Lipinski. She made her country and her hometown proud tonight, but it took a lot of hard work and money to get to that winner stand. We did some investigating today to count the cost of a gold medal. We talked to some coaches at the Lloyd Center rink. They told us that renting ice time just 5 days a week can cost $125. Lessons twice a week can set you back $120. The equipment is expensive too. Blades alone for high-end skates can set you back $500. A costume as much as $1,000. And the commitment certainly involves more than money. It becomes your life.
I mean, my family lives ice skating. I teach it. My daughter skates. My son plays hockey. You know, so I think it's if it's your dream, it's what you live.
Despite the sacrifices required, the numbers of girls and boys getting into skating keeps going up. And remember, the better you get, the more it costs.
Well, what fun watching tonight's figure skating competition, but only your Olympic home team has the complete story. The athletes, the emotions, the comments. Here's the home team.
It was obvious from that little gallop on the ice after her program that Lipinski knew she'd nailed it.
I don't know what I did. I was just so excited.
when you skate so well under such pressure and you go out there and you do it, and especially at Olympics, and especially, you know, when you're one of the favorites, it's just that feeling of relief and feeling of, I did it, I can do anything.
It's been a hard year on her.
And the way they do it, they want to simulate bird strikes, so they've got specially built cannons that they use to fire dead chickens of all things, and you're seeing it here into the canopy. This one's on a jet fighter. This is a military test, and here I think you'll see it again in slow motion. It's actually a frozen dead chicken. They wouldn't use live chickens for something like this. This is very important because at the higher speeds that the commercial jets and the military jets operate at, they have to be sure that these windshields will withstand an impact. Not so much of a factor for smaller aircraft and the slower speed helicopters like we fly here in News Chopper 6. But just one of those things that we thought on a Friday night you'd like to know.
And you know, this swimsuit issue is not just sold in the United States. It is sold all over the world, and they actually tailor it to different markets in different countries. Joey, hand me that one. This is one. This just hit the stands today. This is the, can you get a shot? This is the Iraqi swimsuit issue. You can see. They're showing just a little bit of elbow. With the generic Iraqi song.
Of course. Very, very nice.
And in Washington, presidential confidant and close friend Bruce Lindsay, who has an office right next to the president in the White House, testified for a second day in this whole Monica Lewinsky thing. See, that's how they describe him as in the paper as a presidential confidant. See, the way it works is if you have the president's ear, you're a confidant. If you have anything else, you're an intern. It's pretty much a little bit different. That's the way it works. No, actually, the New York... The New York Post reported that Monica Lewinsky wrote on her resume that one of her duties at the White House was to train new interns. This is true. I'm thinking, oh, you know, I'm pretty skeptical. I thought, oh, come on. We checked. They actually did a video. Here's a tape of Monica training some of the White House interns. Can we show? There they are. There she is there. As you can see, she's training. And in music news, Rolling Stones drummer Charlie Watts says he liked her.
It's Dustin Rhodes from Ashland, Oregon.
Hang on. What's his name?
Dustin Rhodes.
All right, fine.
So, Iron J, what do you think of the women's Super G?
You know, this is an area, you know, my girlfriend Darlene and I, we didn't even know about the regular G until some woman on Oprah opened her big mouth about it. You know, now I got to worry about Super Gs. What used to take me 2 minutes, now a half an hour. I ain't even going to get into that. All right, never mind it. Ed, who's got the next question?
Actually, Iron J, for the next few questions, we're going to go via satellite to some special friends in Japan. In fact, here's sumo wrestling champion Konishiki.
What's up, Iron J? This is Iron Konishiki. What's happening?
Hey, Konishiki, my Polish buddy. Nice to see you. What's your question?
Oh, my question is, Iron J, do you think that any sumo wrestlers can make it in the WWF?
You mean the World Wrestling Federation? You know, that's fake wrestling. You want real wrestling, pal? You go on Jerry Springer show. That's where the real wrestling is. That's what I say. Yeah! All right, Ed, who's got the next question?
Well, actually, Iron, we're going to go back to Nagano and Jim Lampley.
Iron J, I am here in the very shadow of the Nagano Olympic flame.
Oh, well, yeah, what's the weather like there?
It is so cold, the Bulgarian bobsled team took turns putting the Olympic flame down their pants. So cold, male figure skaters were hugging women for warmth.
Jim, enough with the gags. You're killing me. What's going on there?
Iron J, the village in Nagano is full of athletes who want to ask you questions.
Well, that sounds great. Who's got what the first question is?
Iron J, we have a question tonight from the American pairs figure skating team of Jenny Mino and Todd Sand.
Hey, Jeannie, what can I do for you?
I have a question, Iron J.
Yeah?
Have you ever tried curling?
No, you know, a little blow dry and everything's fine. I don't, you know, why are you asking girl questions? Forget about it. Go to Todd. Todd, what do you want to know?
I have a question, Iron J. Have you ever tried the biathlon?
What is it with these people, you know? Look, I like women. Okay, you slap a guy's butt in the locker room once in a while. Don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Bye is what you say when you leave a place, all right? Jim, enough of these questions. Can we keep it to the Olympics? Let's move on.
Iron J, we are here with 5-time Winter Olympic gold medalist Bonnie Blair.
Hey, Iron J, how you doing?
Oh, Bonnie Blair, man, your sister, man, was that great in that Exorcist where her head turned around, man. Let me tell you something. This is a very talented family. So, Bonnie, what's your question?
Yes, Iron J, were you ever an Olympic athlete?
You know, actually, I was. I trained for 4 long, hard years. I went to Lake Placid in '84. Unfortunately, the Olympics were being held in Sarajevo, wherever the hell that is. Let me tell you something. I drove around all day. I couldn't find it. Stupid cab driver. All right,
one of our favorite segments on the broadcast, Stupid Pet Tricks on the show this evening. And live via the old CBS satellite, My Mom. Ladies and gentlemen, here's our musical director, Paul Big Air Schaefer. There you go. What we have out there is a Max Air ski jump. It's 40 feet high, ladies and gentlemen, and not so very far from now, Johnny Big Air Mosley will launch himself into the night air out on 53rd Street. It's 60 feet long, and you know, we started off the Olympics a couple of weeks ago showing this event, and I think this is a lovely thing. And granted, it's not an Olympic event yet. It's a demonstration sport, but I believe the next time they have the Winter Olympics, you're going to see this, and I think it's going to be a favorite. Ski jumping dogs. Anton, here we go. Let's just show you how this works. Look at that. Hey, well, you see, that's why it's only an exhibition sport. They just don't have the bugs worked out of it. And then, of course, we have look at that, the speed skating dogs. Look at that. Look at that thing. One's just getting warmed up. Whoa! Look at that. Okay. All right, now tonight, I understand this is the medal round of something we haven't seen before. This is the biathlon dog. We have a St. Bernard Enzo from Italy. This is the biathlon competition for dogs. Here we go. This is where they ski and shoot. There's the dog, and it's you know, if you watch the Olympics, Paul, you'll back me up on this. The backbone, of course, you have your athletics, your athletes in the competition, but the backbone of any competition is the judges, because without the judges, you know, it would just be like a bachelor party. And I don't know what that means, but you have to have judges. And of course, when you watch the Olympic sports, you get accustomed to the scale, which is like 1 to 6. 1 to 6. 1 being not very good. That's what I would get. I would get like a 1. Yes. Hosting here tonight, my marks would be like a 1. 1.2. I got a 1.3. Oh, it's a 2-0 from the U.S. judge. But nice. But basically, it's all political. But the highest, what you're shooting for in these events is the 6. It's a standard of 6.0 being a perfect score. Well, we get to thinking it's such an integral, important part of the Olympics. Well, let's find out who these Olympic judges are, you know, see what they're made of, and spend a day with them. So we got a bunch of them together before the Olympics and went around New York City with these Olympic judges, you know, just seeing how they operate, judging things. Here, take a look. I'm here in the lobby of the Ed Sullivan Theater building with 6 Olympic judges. Why don't you folks go ahead now and tell us your home countries. USA. Russia.
Sweden. India. Japan. Italy.
And now, we're going to spend the day judging stuff. You ready? Let's go.
We are judges, that's what we are. We are judges, that's what we do. We're from 6 countries, and we judge things.
We would like 6. Here they are, the 6 judges who helped us out.
Right. Okay, Momo.
Yes, it was so pretty.
Okay, what was the sickest ride you went on?
None of them.
What ride did you like?
I'd say probably the swings. That spin around really, really fast, you know.
It's fun, though. It's worth your money. You should come.
And take a look at this. This is what they were talking about a moment ago. A fabulous waterfront fireworks show officially kicked off the start of the festival. These pictures were taken just about an hour ago as Oregon's largest fireworks display wrapped up the festival's opening celebration. Stay tuned. We're going to show you more of this fireworks spectacular later on in our newscast.
And of course, the Festival Center is just part of the Rose Festival. Tomorrow's big event is the Starlight Parade. Here's the route for you. It starts in the North Park blocks, winds its way down Burnside, and turns onto 4th Avenue. The floats will cruise through downtown Portland, ending up at the Lincoln High School track. And the parade starts at 8:30 tomorrow night. And if you can't make it downtown, just keep it right here on News Channel 8. Tracy Berry and I will bring you the parade live starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow night.
Well, the big question is, will the weather hold for tomorrow's parade?
Matt's here now with the parade forecast. Matt?
Well, Joe, the good news is the rain held off for the fireworks tonight. That was dry, but you can see on live Doppler 8000 radar there is some rain moving up the Columbia River. In fact, it's raining at Astoria right now. Here's the forecast for the parade tomorrow. I'm forecasting showers and sun breaks because sunset's at 8:55 and parade time's about 8:30. I think we should have a dry window of weather. It'll be very, very close, though. We'll have more details on your weekend forecast and a secret sky cam for you in just a bit.
Oh, it's back. Thanks, Matt.
It was time to cut the lawn at the state capitol today.
Big day. And the governor, he gets a helping hand from an experienced mower.
The Blazers are chasing a championship, and News Channel 8 is with you every slam, steal, and step of the way. Join Colin Cowherd for Sports Sunday, Sunday night at 11:35, only on News Channel 8, where the news comes first.
Go get help, boy. Hurry.
Good dog. Check one out at your Jeep dealer.
The NFL returns to Portland's Heron Lakes as the quarterback shootout tees it up Saturday, June 12th. This is your chance to hang with gridiron star Marcus Allen or Coach Clyde Drexler. The autographs and memories are free. You might win the use of a new Thomason auto or walk the course with the celebrity of your choice. So get your free tickets at all local Albertsons or Papa Murphy's locations. The Scott Thomason Neil Lomax quarterback shootout presented by Albertsons. Your ticket to the NFL.
It's after 2. You're gonna kill me. It'll be fine.
It can get you into a mess and get you out of one. The new famous bacon cheeseburger, just $1.59.
In the Northwest, there's a story behind every Ford Oval.
Here's a story, a Northwest value story. Drive a new Ford Escort and choose between $1,000 cash back or $750 cash back plus 0.9 financing, saving you over $47 a month in interest. Enjoy power everything. Remote keyless entry, a CD player, and air. All with your choice of $1,000 cash back or $750 cash back plus 0.9 financing. So check out the Escort value story
At your Northwest Ford store.
Now, with Matt Zaffino, this is KGW, Northwest News Channel 8 weather.
Well, maybe just take an umbrella and dodge the showers.
Very, very good idea. I think again, I'm hoping that we'll get some dry weather for the parade tomorrow night. The chances are looking fairly reasonable. But before that, you know, we had a lot of fun with Secret Sky Cam.
Yeah.
In the month of May, we've decided to try to bring it back every Friday night.
Oh, good.
Just for the heck of it. So here you go. Here's the picture. It's a very, very pretty Sky Cam tonight. This is a live shot from one of our NBC affiliates. And the hint tonight, some music from Jim Morrison.
Oh, there it is, yeah. L.A. Woman.
I think Joe Donlin's all over this one. I'll give you a little clue. It's a West Coast city, and that is certainly some West Coast music you were just hearing. I'll have the answer for you after the 5-day forecast. Here are the high temperatures today. Just 62 in Portland. We're 58 right now under cloudy skies. Astoria is seeing some rain. Pendleton and the Dalles still seeing very gusty winds. In fact, the Dalles gusting to 35 miles an hour within the lights.
That will come on another night. Kind of the gory highlights coming up in sports.
Tonight, Jay's all new with Michael Jordan, considered by many to be the greatest basketball player ever. But don't you think he looks a little out of shape? All new tonight.
Prepare to be dazzled. Northwest News Channel 8 is proud to bring you the Portland General Electric Solve Starlight Parade, presented by Southwest Airlines. See it live with your hosts Tracy Berry and Joe Donlin, also featuring Dave Selesky. This is the night downtown Portland comes aglow with a brilliant display of illuminated floats. The Portland General Electric Solve Starlight Parade, presented by Southwest Airlines, live Saturday night at 9, only on Northwest News Channel 8.
The Flying Mile. Race fans gather at Daytona's Flying Mile.
Winning Daytona shows that the 300 is a spirited, full-blooded automobile with impeccable road manners.
Chrysler 300M, born like its ancestors with the most horsepower in its class.
No other car delivers this much motoring excitement.
She's a regular firecracker.
And now, Motor Trend 1999 Car of the Year.
Northwest News Channel 8 has again been named the best weathercast in Oregon by the Associated Press. Look for Matt Zafino's forecast in tomorrow's Oregonian.
You can't make me now, darling.
I love you.
Don't go.
Don't cry.
With caller ID, you can see who's calling before you answer.
Mikey! Yeah, I'm watching the game. Did you... Fumble!
Order now and get a free caller ID box and free activation.
Yeah. Later.
Caller ID from US West. One more reason life's better here.
The 1999 Mercury Cougar. As wild as it is, we've given it even more bite. Wow. Lease it now for only $236 a month. Get wild now at your Lincoln Mercury dealer. A cut above.
She is a soccer star in town for a big game this weekend, and today the biggest building in Nike's empire was named after her.
And to be able to name this the biggest of all Nike buildings, the Mia Hamm Building.
Nike chair Phil Knight honored soccer star Mia Hamm with a picture of the Nike building that now bears her name. Hamm is arguably the best women's soccer player in the world, one of the top scorers. Mia Hamm and the women's U.S. soccer team will be playing this Sunday at Civic Stadium.
Maybe some sports fans will be going to that soccer game instead of watching the Blazer game, considering what happened tonight. Colin joins us again now live from the Rose Garden. Colin?
It's not a bad idea, Joe. May give that a second thought. You know, many times this season, the Blazers have played through a poor shooting performance. It happened against Utah. It happened against the Phoenix Suns in one of the games in that series. But when you shoot 19 of 77 from the field, you can't possibly expect to win. J.R. Rider, one of the only two Blazers to score in double figures, but even he was only 3 for 11. We can honestly say Portland's first basket of the night was their best. Rasheed Wallace there. But they were harder to come by as the night progressed. Greg Anthony, Portland had a lead with this triple at the end of one, 26-22, but they trailed at half. It got progressively bleak. Jaren Jackson, 6 of 11 threes. The Spurs big man did get in foul trouble, but that freed up Rasheed here. He had a nice night with 22 points, but the Blazers went ice cold. We mean meat locker cold. 17% shooting in the third. And the Spurs, like any smart veteran team, seized the moment. It was like a team shoot-around. Portland collapsed. They were out of sync in San Antonio's defense. The best in the entire NBA. Had a big say in that. Avery Johnson drilling a jumper. The Spurs' Tim Duncan eventually closed the door with a jam in the fourth after this block. They're winning without Duncan. He only had 5 points tonight, but still, the Spurs take a 3-0 series lead with an 85-63 win at the Rose Garden. After the game, we sent Joe Becker into the locker room.
For Blazer fans, it was their worst nightmare, a blowout loss and a 3-0 deficit in the Western Conference Finals.
I just felt bad because we got the best fans in the league, and
you know, they're sitting there on the edge of their seats wanting to cheer for us and root for us, and we never gave them a reason to.
I mean, whatever the fans are feeling, we feeling it even 3 times as worse, you know, out there playing and working hard and shots not falling.
You know, when you look at the overall picture, I think that the Spurs just came out and played a heck of a game, and they just really, you know, beat our butts this season.
Jim, did you ever think that that would happen to you guys? A loss like that at home?
Oh, no. I mean, you never think that you're going to get blown out. I mean, especially with the talent that we have on this team. But if you don't do the little things, you don't make adjustments, you don't make shots, you don't play defense, you know, this is what can happen.
We never thought we would have a game like this. We didn't think we'd play this badly today. We thought we'd come out and win today and make it interesting on Sunday. We came up short. We got to play for pride right now.
In this locker room, we got a lot of soldiers, and we just...
1 year with the Wix charge. Don't miss it.
I love this chair.
An Angel bonus points. Saving the world is thirsty work. How about a fruit cooler, Video Vixen? Identify the origin of this fruit cooler. Okay. What is this high-res lamp? 7-Eleven. The only place you'll find the fruit cooler. Mmm, frozen, fruity, creamy sort of smoothie-like creation. Thanks, Angel. Now, I'm off.
To save Antarctica from nuclear annihilation?
No, I've got a pedicure appointment.
Groovy.
You're watching NBC Late Night. Most honored, most watched.
From the NBC studios in Burbank, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Featuring Kevin Eubanks and The Tonight Show Band. And me, I'm Ed Hall. Tonight, Jay welcomes basketball great Michael Jordan. From the new movie Instinct, actress Maura Tierney. And the music of Kid Rock. And now, Jay
pretty amazing. In what's being called once in a century, this is the first time it's ever happened this century. You know it snowed last night in parts of Los Angeles? Isn't that unbelievable? June, it snowed. In fact, it was so cold, Richard Simmons wore long pants. It's the first time to talk about once in a century. Well, let's see what's going on. Oh, boy, here you go. Here's another circus. Today, Jerry Springer testified before the Chicago City Council. Did you hear about this? Oh, it's unbelievable. The big issue is whether the fights on his show are real or fake. Well, I hope they're not fake. I hope they're real. Wouldn't it be horrible if those morons on his show weren't actually getting punched in the mouth, huh? Come on. No, the Chicago City Council believes that the Jerry Springer Show is corrupting America. Let me tell you something. When it comes to corruption, the Chicago City Council, they know what they're talking about. Yeah. Well, did you see? I don't know. They had it live today on MSNBC. I know you're all glued to that. Did you see Jerry testifying? You know, you could tell it was the Chicago City Council just by the questions the alderman asked. Show the clip from the news today.
Hey, Mr. Springer, did you ever have to whack anybody on your show?
So, yeah, that's what goes on at our show, sure.
And somehow our name, somehow the Tonight Show got dragged into this. Really? Yeah, I had to, well, here, take a look. I was asked to test it. Listen.
When I'm on the Tonight Show, the producer comes in and talks to you about, well, Jerry, you'll be coming out in the second segment, and Jay will be talking to you about these subjects.
Now, let me ask Mr. Leno a question. Mr. Leno, do you know Mr. Springer?
Look, I barely knew the guy. He was only on the show a couple of times. He's Kevin Eubanks' friend. Yeah, why don't you talk to him? Talk to Eubanks. Buddy. He's the man you want.
Oh, let's do it out. There you go. And the Kentucky woman has filed a $1 million lawsuit against her old buddy Dennis Rodman. Dennis in trouble again. Yeah. Claiming that he assaulted her in the lobby of a Las Vegas hotel after she tried to take his picture. Allegedly, she says Rodman grabbed her camera, broke her camera actually, grabbed her, lifted her up in the air, shook her, and laughed at her. Hey, lady, it could have been worse. He could have gotten drunk and married you, okay? That's the last time. You know, see, I never understand this. Why do celebrities assault people who try to take their picture? Because think about it. Okay, what happens when you assault someone who tries to take your picture? Huh? The cops pick you up, they take you downtown, and what's the first thing they do? They take your picture! You're back where you started. Not necessarily humorous. Moving quickly. Oh, here you go. The space shuttle astronauts have locked the door to the International Space Station. That's it. Before getting back in the shuttle for the trip home, they did. You see them in the shuttle on the news, locking the door. Boy, that shows you how times have really changed, you know? Like John Glenn says he can remember when space was safe, you could leave your doors unlocked. You know, those days are gone forever.
They're gone, huh?
You know, maybe you could circle the globe for years, nobody leaving. Now you got to lock the door, put the little cheek chain thing on there. Let me show you what a slow news day it is. It was on this date in 1844, the YMCA was founded. Did you know that? Founded by 4 men, an Indian, a policeman, a construction worker, and a cowboy. I believe were the 4 men. One to stay there. Oh, that guy in Utah was found guilty today of polygamy. You know the guy with the 15 wives? Yeah, he was convicted of forcing his underage niece to become his 15th wife. So now they're sending him to jail, which is kind of ironic when you think about it. On the outside, he has 15 wives. Now on the inside, he'll have 15 husbands. A little bit different. A little bit different. A little bit different, yeah. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Here's one of those only in California stories. It seems this is when you know. This is God's way of telling you got too much money. A winery in Napa Valley is going to host what's being called a canine wine tasting party for owners and their dogs. Right? Now, is that a good idea? Giving wine to your dog? Oh, you thought it was tough getting him off your leg before. Now he's drunk. Hey, come on. Hey. Dog, come on.
Where the news comes first.
When he disappeared, he was a scientist. When they found him, he was a killer.
He was a dangerous psychotic.
Now, one psychiatrist must uncover what he knows.
Why does this all end in murder?
There were many murders. And what has changed him forever. I learned more than anyone's ever learned. Academy Award winner Anthony Hopkins. Academy Award winner Cuba Gooding Jr. Have I made your day? Instinct. Rated R. Now playing at a theater near you.
Evil stirs, but 3 legendary heroes have come together and will lead the battle to save the galaxy.
Right after lunch.
Play Defeat the Dark Side. Collect cool Star Wars game medallions only at Taco Bell, KFC, and Pizza Hut.
Familiar with such advertising slogans as Avis's We Try Harder, Visa, it's everywhere you want to be. You all know these. What you might not realize is that the people who came up with these sometimes brilliant slogans rarely got it right on the first try. Now, to illustrate that, we're going to take a look at some famous ad slogans and their first drafts. You'll be hearing them here. You all heard of this one, Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat. Huge improvement over the first draft. Rice-A-Roni, Arkansas Chinese food. That was the original title. That's what they called it originally. Arkansas Chinese food. Yeah, see, that didn't work. Didn't work. Here, KFC has one of the most popular slogans in history. Finger licking good. Way better than the first draft. Way better than the first one. What do you think killed the Colonel? You see, it doesn't snap. It doesn't have the snap that you need in advertising.
We need to snap.
Needs a snap.
Needs a snap.
The health-conscious shoppers are familiar with the slogan from Ginsana, the all-natural energizer. All-natural energizer. Definitely better than their first draft. Crack for the health-conscious. You see, yeah, again, that didn't quite have the same. Oh, here you go. This is a big one. Internet bookseller, Amazon.com, known for their slogan, there's only one place big enough for Earth's biggest selection. That's pretty good. Certainly better than their first try. Driving real bookstores out of business by the hundreds. Yeah. Too much, yeah, but yeah, not... Oh, here you go. Every guy acquainted with the Budweiser slogan, for all you do, this Bud's for you. Better than the first version they had. Numb the nagging. For years, the calling card of HBO has been, it's not TV, it's HBO. Right, right. Much better than their first attempt. It's free TV if you get a stolen descrambler box. Firstly, that was one that, yeah, got me. Oh, here we are here. Fine product. No one can argue with the success of this laxative Correctol and its slogan, for gentle, dependable, overnight relief. Now that makes you feel good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Much better than the first one, which was too direct. It makes you poo. Now, summertime's coming. We'll be seeing a lot of commercials for the Seagram's wine coolers with their slogan, it's what women like. Huge improvement on the first draft. It's how men get women drunk. Amusement parks also rely on advertising very heavily, especially here in California. This is Knott's Berry Farm. Now, their slogan is, the park Californians call home, which I think is much better than their first try. Really dumb kids think it's Disneyland. Yeah. Keebler cookies have a delightful slogan. They're made by elves in a hollow tree. Now, this is a modified version of the first draft, made by a bunch of fairies in a bush. Doesn't quite understand. Look at you. You're eyeballing these, aren't you? Look. Look, you're eyeballing these cookies. Here you are. I saw you licking your chops. You're eyeballing them. And finally, the Pens have advertised successfully with the gentle slogan, what is it? You've got a lot of living to do. So much better than their first draft. You gotta stop peeing on the couch. There you go, Led Zeppelin. We'll be right back with Michael Jordan right after this.
Looking back on when I was a little never-headed boy. Then my only word was a Christmas.
These are great. I can't believe they actually came out.
Yeah, they could have been a real disaster.
Our honeymoon.
My next guest has a new film. No. You look good. You look rested. You look relaxed.
Thank you very much.
You enjoying yourself? You spending some time with the family?
Yeah, I just been hanging around home.
Yeah.
You know, doing some mild duties and stuff. You know, not really doing much.
Now, talking to Tweety Bird every day. Pretty much.
At least my phone bill's down.
Yeah, that's right. Now you playing a lot of golf?
Yeah, I've been playing quite a bit. Actually, I just got back from Ireland and Scotland.
Yeah.
I was over there for about 10 days.
Now, how many holes you shoot in a day?
Wow. At least 54 a day.
Really?
Yeah, one day I played 81 holes in one day.
Was that sun up to sun down?
I don't have a job. What else can I do?
Let me ask you about like golf course etiquette. Because it seems different. It seems like you have to be sort of, it seems like a certain, kind of...
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on who you're playing with.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if I'm playing with some good guys, some good competition, then the etiquette is just be quiet and respect everybody's shot. And, you know, just, you know, quietness is of importance.
Really? Now, do you ever laugh at another guy's bad shots?
Depends on who that guy is, yeah.
Now, I bring this up because I have a piece of tape here. Have you... This is the
Have
ultimate...
I seen this?
This is, I don't know if you... This is the ultimate golf course etiquette. This is you playing with Charles Barkley. Apparently Charles...
Have you seen him swing?
Charles has hit a shot.
You laugh, too, I promise.
I think he killed somebody with this. It went into the stand, and you literally fall down.
Oh, Bob Hope. Oh, I know exactly what you know what he said?
What?
He had 103 yards, I guess, and he hit a sandwich. And it went over the whole... I mean, behind the hole and everything. Oh, I hit too much club. No.
It was no.
You don't have that, do you?
We got it. Like, you look like you're having a heart attack. You're laughing so hard. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. And there it is. Look at that.
The people don't move. You know the funny thing? The funny thing, when the people saw him hit the shot, and they knew it was too long, none of them moved. They all went. And I thought that was the funniest thing I ever seen.
Now, has anyone ever laughed at you with a shot? Have you?
Oh, sure.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You take it okay?
I mean, if you can laugh, you got to laugh at yourself first.
Yeah, well, that's true.
But you don't have any clips of that, I know. Good.
But we're working on it.
I know you are.
Now, do you miss basketball now?
Yeah, I mean, I miss it. You know, I don't watch it as much because of my connection to it, and the only way that I'm, you know, going to get away from it is not to watch. So, I mean, I find myself keeping busy playing golf. And, but I watch it every now and then. I joke around, call Scotty, call some of the guys, and just joke around with them.
And you save money on those calls?
Yeah, I do.
Now, do you have, I mean, do you ever have second thoughts? Do you ever say, you know, like today, I just feel like I should be playing?
No. No, I don't regret my decision at all. I think it's the appropriate one. Or else no one else will have an opportunity to win if I keep playing. You know I'm going to get a bunch of phone calls.
Well, how about...
Oh, just kidding, just kidding.
How about Phil Jackson's future? What do you see there?
I think he's going to coach again. I don't know when.
Do you think he'll go to the Lakers?
Maybe.
Yeah?
But I got a feeling, though, if Phil coaches again, you're going to see Dennis Rodman somewhere around.
Yeah, yeah.
He's the only one that can control Dennis.
Knicks, maybe?
Maybe.
Now, you look like you know the answer.
I don't. I promise. I promise. I don't know. No, I don't know.
How about you? Now, you were going to buy a team. What, it was the Hornets, right, Charlotte? Yeah.
Well, actually, they came to me. I think I didn't search out the opportunity. Right. They came to me and said, well, what do you think about it? And I evaluated it, and you know, it just didn't fit. You know, I wanted to have a lot more control than what they were willing to give. And you know, respectfully, I mean, he made the choice that he wanted to make, and I don't disagree with that. I mean, I'm happy that he did, but you know, I could not participate if I couldn't make the final decision on my money.
Right, right. No, I understand.
You understand, right?
I understand that. Because I know you have work since January. Times are rough.
I don't have a job. You're right.
Cutting back a little bit, only getting the single patty, not the double burger. You know, you got to, you know, just...
No, I've been using the coupon card.
Oh, you got the coupon card. That's what I'm saying, you know. Getting the free phone calls, you got to think about cutting back. You know what I want to ask you about? You were very eloquent about the last shot of your career.
Right.
And this was really fascinating. Explain to people what you said about, and this is probably a bad analogy, but you know, sometimes when people have a life-changing experience like a car accident or something like that, and you kind of see, explain, go ahead.
Well, I said that when you're in the moment, as you know, is you're sitting there and you listen to me. And I said that within the moment of the shot, everything seems to have slowed down, and I could evaluate a lot of different things that were happening. You know, the defense where I saw a lot of the guys were more or less focusing to their men, and, you know, I was in action, and everything seemed to be slow. So that happens. You know, maybe not to you, but to me, it does most athletes.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you're saying.
Right, and that's exactly what happened to me.
Is it like, the only analogy I can make, sort of, no, I'm being serious now. You're looking,
Are you? Seriously?
No, but anybody that's sort of been in a car accident or something where you just kind of sense, oh my, is that
And you see it coming.
And you know, the car's going 70 miles an hour and you just, and I guess that's probably what it's like.
Well, I saw everything that was happening, and I got more complaints. People said I pushed off and I fouled. I didn't have to. I mean, I felt I was in control, and I saw everything happening. And
Well, here, let's take a look. We have it in slow motion.
oh,
here.
gosh.
No, well, here, walk us through here. Watch it. Here we go. Take a look. I mean, this is great.
Well, I knew I had him off balance, and right then, I just felt everything was in place. And people say, well, why did you hold your hand up? The reason being is that the reason I held my hand up to follow through was the previous 3 shots that I've taken were short. Right. And if anybody have taken instructions about shooting, you want to extend as far as you can with the correct technique, and that was exactly what I was doing on the final shot. I wanted to make sure it got there. Yeah. I wasn't rubbing it in his nose.
Great way to go out. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll talk. Boy, you smell delightful. I'd like to find out more about this. More with Michael when we come back.
Get your house in order. Get your shoes on straight.
Sorry. Lot's full.
Oh, what about those spaces?
They're reserved for cars with advanced integrated driving systems.
What?
See that Seville? It's got the North Star system. So much control, it can almost read your thoughts. Can you read my thoughts?
You're telling me I can't park here?
Cars with Michael Jordan. Now you have a, so you got a new product coming out. What do you got? What do you got?
Oh, I got a new cologne coming out.
Now, the other cologne's doing pretty good.
Actually, it is. It's done well. Yeah. I mean, you promoted it well.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You did a good job.
Now, where does this fit in the cologne?
Well, actually, it's a little different because the first one was more surrounding around my athletic skills or basketball.
Right.
But now that I'm out of basketball, it deals more with my private life. My wife is in a couple of the ads, and it's just totally different than what people would suspect.
So this smells like you around the house. Like you in the den watching TV.
Yeah, kind of.
Just sitting there, big gut, got a TV going there. Splash on a little, rather than bathe, you just splash this on 2 or 3 times a day. And
Sure. Yeah.
Now, can you describe the scent? Can you?
Well,
I like to see you squirm. That's what I'm saying.
No, it's very musky-like, but in a good sense.
Musky?
Come on, don't make me feel bad now.
You mean like musk? You mean like a manly?
Yes.
So women would not wear this?
No.
No, this is like a man.
The target is more towards the men.
Right, so it's geared. So if a guy puts this on, chances are women are going to go nuts.
Oh, we hope so.
Yeah.
With the right women, not... Well, okay.
Like if you put it on... I mean, if Dennis comes over, you're in trouble.
Oh, my God.
Is that what you're saying? There we go.
It depends on what he's wearing.
It depends how long you've been out of the game. But let me, okay, now you shot an ad yesterday. But what's this ad you did yesterday? It looks like you're wearing some kind of a dress or something.
Well, actually, it was Mr. Bijan's recommendation of truly a golf scene, but the golf scene had a lot of the, held the kilts of the...
The kilt. Well, let's see. Let's show the...
Oh, God.
The shot. We have some tape here. There you go. Now, do you... Now, let me ask you,
Don't. I know what you're getting ready.
No, it's just kind of a bum-to-bum thing there. I like that. Now, the traditional Scotsman does not wear anything under the kilt.
I knew that was coming.
Did you have anything on under the kilt?
Yeah, I had something under.
The cologne.
You know, that was very awkward for me to do. I mean, I just got back from Scotland. I didn't see too many brothers wearing that. And I told Mr. Bijan, it didn't really fit in the neighborhood. You know, I'm gonna have a tough time selling cologne in that neighborhood.
But you can pull it off.
Yeah, right.
Now, do you have some here? Where?
Well, actually, my partner, Mr. Bijan, is coming out.
Mr. Bijan?
Yeah.
Now, you guys went to school together?
No, this is a special friend of mine. He is such a class act.
Yeah,
Come on, you gotta give him.
He is a classy guy.
He's a great guy. I mean,
he does these really classy
It's not too many women here that hadn't worn his product.
Well, let's see. Let's bring it. Mr. Bijan, where's Mr. Bijan? Let's bring him on in. Now, what do you have? Show me that you have a bottle here.
I do.
Just don't tell me about the kilt from yesterday. It was your suggestion, if you want to tell me.
It was fantastic.
Now, did you have anything on under your kilt?
No.
Yes, I did.
How did you know?
Well, he told me. I knew I set myself up for that one.
Now this is the new. All right, let me see here. Okay. Oh no, okay. You can still see your head on. You still got your head sticking through.
Well,
the
that's a part of the line itself. Now you can't use that because it's still a prototype. But
oh, this is the prototype.
Yeah, but we bought something for you to smell too. Though.
You did. Okay.
Don't break that, please.
Okay. Oh, I don't want to. So this is the pro. So this is not. Oh, I see. This is the solid.
You just push it in the
Don't tell me he's gonna break it.
I see. You press this.
You got some.
I got it. What do you got? What do you? You're up to something. I know.
No, we bought little stuff that you can smell.
This is it.
When you go to bed at night, try it and see what your wife says.
Go to bed at night.
Just spray it right behind the ear.
Okay. Right behind the ears.
If she smiles, you're in luck.
Oh,
if she doesn't, then you better go find Dennis.
It smells pretty good. Now, do you guys ever disagree on it? Like you work together coming up with the fragrances, right?
Yes, we do.
Do you fight? Do you argue? I go, no, it must smell this way.
He's actually...
No, we only had one. Well, actually, it wasn't a dispute. Was as you see, it's a blue.
Oh,
the blue. What color do you want?
No,
well, what do you call that blue? He calls it...
I call it Mediterranean blue.
Mediterranean blue.
Oh, he call it what?
I call it Carolina blue.
Carolina. I'm going to take a wild guess and say Carolina blue won out. Is that right? Yeah.
Can't you tell? Look at the claps.
Well, it smells. And when did this come out?
Actually comes out in November.
Yes. November, okay. Yes. Well, listen, hey, Michael, it's always great to have you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You know, I'm going to try this on our next guest.
Yeah, did you?
Michael, I know you got to go. Mr. Bijan, thank you. Be right back with more Tierney right after this.
Why was she murdered?
Sometimes, the only thing more disturbing than the crime...
The General's daughter.
...is the truth.
There's enough evidence here to ruin the lives of everyone involved, including the General.
John Travolta, Madeline Stowe.
Did you play together?
Did you love her so much that you murdered her?
The most anticipated thriller of the summer.
You better start thinking about your career. And you better start thinking about yours.
The General's Daughter, rated R. Starts Friday, June 18th.
When I grow up, I want to file all day.
I want to claw my way up to middle management. Be replaced on a whim. I want to have a brown nose.
I want to be a yes man. Yes woman.
Yes, sir. Coming, sir.
Anything for a raise, sir.
When I grow up,
I want to be underappreciated.
Be paid less for doing the same job.
I want to be forced into early retirement.
Monster.com. There's a better job out there.
Good year.
All right, congratulations, guys, on a wonderful team performance tonight.
Thanks, man.
All right, back to you, Bob.
Thanks, Ahmad. Suppose you told Greg Popovich before the game that Tim Duncan's line would be 20 minutes played, 2 of 7, 5 points, but they'd still win by 22.
He thought the game would have been on April 1st.
Yeah, but the joke, and it's a bad one in this case, is on the Trailblazers, who are down 0-3. For Doug Collins and Ahmad Rashad, I'm Bob Costa. Stay tuned now for Hannah Storm in our New York studio after these messages. Good night from Portland.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Cab forward space and available CD. Dream a little dream of me. The next Neon, a lot more to love.
You can buy a Gateway Essential PC for $999, or you can buy a PC from a bargain basement company for $499. Then add a monitor, lots of software, 24/7 tech support, a year on the internet, and end up paying over $1,200. With Gateway, you'll get all that, and you still end up paying $999. Which one's the real bargain? Call 1-800-GATEWAY for a Gateway Essential PC with an Intel Celeron processor.
It's
very important to me that my business continue on after I retire. And insurance plays a big part in that.
It's not just a matter of selling life insurance. It's about taxation issues, planning strategies, investments.
Prudential has buyout insurance, key man insurance, estate planning for myself and my wife.
Over the years, our business needs and our personal needs have both changed, and Bob at Prudential have always been there at the right time with the right product.
It is not whether you fall down. It is whether you get back up.
It is not the size of the dog in the fight. It is the size of the fight in the dog.
It's not how hard you push along the way. It's having something in you to finish.
The San Antonio Spurs take a 3-0 lead. The final 85-63. Tim Duncan just 5 points, and yet Portland get blown out. What happened to the Blazers?
Well, first thing, they couldn't handle their emotions in terms of being at home. The crowd got to them. They came out very aggressive. And then they forgot how to shoot. A lot of times when you're playing under that type of pressure, you just forget how to execute. I think what happened to Portland is when you have all the like players, everybody's of the same skill, you always revert back to who you are. And when the pressure...
Kurt Rambis sat Shaquille O'Neal in this situation, didn't even have him on the floor. Where will they go? Critical time, big playoff game to keep the home court advantage.
Glenn Rice with 29 points on 12 of 17. Hasn't scored since he made the first basket of the fourth quarter. Ory's going to throw it in. Barkley's on him. O'Neal, Rice, Ory, Fisher, and Bryant. 7.6 seconds. Into Kobe. Off the dribble. There's contact on a block. The foul is on Mack, and it will send Bryant to the line. He's an 84% free throw shooter.
It looked like Sam Mack stumbled, and then Kobe tripped over him. Let's watch as they run this play. Sam Mack runs out. Watch if he stumbles. There he sort of falls down and sticks his leg out. That's a good call. Mack was going down and sort of got him with his leg, and you see the emotion in this game and the importance of foul shooting. Kobe with a chance to give his team a 1-point lead if he makes them both. Still a lot of time at 5.3 seconds to go.
He's made all 4 he's tried today. That ties it.
That's the hardest one to make. The one that ties it.
For the lead. Houston takes time. They still have 1 full timeout and a 20 remaining. The Lakers have 1 timeout left to them. We're coming back.
Here's a few suggestions for NBA.com. This one's from Mitch.
I want real-time stats of every game and a post-game recap.
This is good. Sam Mitchell says,
I want raw data parsed out to Java-enabled browsers.
Antoine wants online cats.
No, I want online chats.
Typo.
But Penny, NBA.com has all that.
Oh, yeah? Does it have the recipe for my mom's meatloaf?
NBA.com. Live stats, video highlights, player chats, and meatloaf.
Now we'll ask the same question of Houston. Who gets the ball?
I think it'll be either Olajuwon or Barkley. Scottie Pippen has had a tough time with Scottie Pippen, and Sam Mack is not a ball handler. Mobley's not really a guy who's going to break you down off the dribble that much, so I think they'll have to go to their 2 Hall of Famers, either Olajuwon stepping off the lane, maybe catching, shooting a mid-range jump shot, or Barkley doing the same thing.
Olajuwon has scored 22. Barkley has 25. Pippen, an overlooked good all-round game, 14 points, 8 assists, 10 rebounds.
the amazing thing, Bob, in the next 5 seconds, one of these teams is going to be very excited, and the other one's going to be heartbroken over an opportunity that might have gotten away.
Don't forget about Sam Mack. If they leave him unattended, he is a stone-cold shooter. Pippin's going to throw it in.
Watch Olajuwon popping down toward that baseline area off the screen looking for a quick shot.
The Lakers take the delay of game, predictably. Now here we go. Pippen into Mobley. They got to hurry. 4 seconds. Mobley on the move to the basket. Lost it. There's the horn. Ball game. This is not what Houston had in mind as a first option.
How about the confidence they have in Cuttino Mobley? Here's a rookie playing his first playoff game. The ball is in his hands to make a play. He turns the corner. What was the knock on Shaq all year long? He won't play screen roll. This time he did, and it gave his team the win with a great block.
From behind, the clean block, and Shaq is with Ahmad.
All right, thanks, Bob. Shaq, I think the thing that was so impressive is down the stretch, you guys came together and played great team basketball, doing the things that it took to win this game.
Yeah, you know, we know it's going to be a tough series for us. You know, they got a lot of mission this year. You know, we play good team ball. You know, hopefully we could, you know, do the same thing on Tuesday.
Congratulations on a great game. Good luck in the next one. All right, back to you, Bob.
Ahmad, thanks a lot. Game 2 is here on Tuesday with the Lakers leading the best-of-5 1-0. It came down to one play, and Shaquille O'Neal made it at the defensive end. For Doug Collins and Ahmad Rashad, I'm Bob Costas. Tonight on NBC, it's the hunt for the Unicorn Killer. Now for our viewers in the Eastern and Central time zones, we take you directly to Dateline. Quite a ball game, quite an end to an NBA on NBC triple header on the first weekend of the playoffs. Good night from LA.
In an area where hikers usually enjoy the fresh air and the wonders of nature, police this evening are looking for evidence of murder.
The investigation has shut down a portion of Forest Park. Next on News Channel 8, Explorer Scouts help police look for clues into the murders of 2 women.
Also, 20 million bees are set free when a truck overturns. And in case you missed it, Monica Lewinsky on Saturday Night Live. Next.
From KGW, where the news comes first, this is Northwest News Channel 8 at 5.
More than a day after hikers find 2 bodies in
Buy or lease a Chrysler Plymouth minivan with an Infinity sound system.
Now, with Nancy Francis and Russ Lewis, this is KGW, Northwest News Channel 8.
One of the 3 child stars from the old sitcom Different Strokes died last night of what appears to be an accidental drug overdose. Dana Plato died at the home of her fiancé in Moore, Oklahoma. They were there for Mother's Day. Plato, seen here during a court appearance in the early 90s, had been through drug and alcohol rehabilitation in the past. Police say she apparently took the painkiller Loratab and Valium. Plato co-starred on the NBC sitcom Different Strokes from 1978 to 1986. All 3 child actors, including Todd Bridges and Gary Coleman, have had trouble since leaving the show.
Hundreds gathered at a church in Moore, Oklahoma this morning to pray for the victims of last week's deadly tornadoes. First Baptist Church has been a center for relief efforts for thousands of Oklahomans affected by that storm. The church is in the same town where most of the damage occurred. Governor Frank Keating and Congressman J.C. Watts attended the service. Governor Keating called the suffering in that town from that tornado simply indescribable.
When all of the national news media is gone, with those who have come in to look and to help have to go on to other challenges, we will be here together as an Oklahoma family.
A lot of people were thanked for their help last week, but the loudest applause went to local television forecasters who provided ample warning of that approaching storm.
Nearly 100,000 people in Bucharest, Romania today witnessed a moment in history. Pope John Paul II and the head of Romania's Orthodox Christian Church gave Mass together. The religious leaders are hoping to dissolve centuries of mistrust between their two churches. The Pope's visit to Romania marks the first by a Roman pontiff to a mainly Orthodox country since 1054.
Things are buzzing in Maine today. More than 20 million bees were accidentally set free. A tractor-trailer rig carrying the hives flipped over. A state beekeeper sprayed water over the area to make the end.
To a Mother's Day poll taken recently, men overwhelmingly chose former First Lady Barbara Bush as the #1 mom. They say she is the epitome of what mothers should be. For women, it's talk show host and actress Rosie O'Donnell. O'Donnell is a very outspoken advocate for children. The men surveyed chose her as their second choice. Other women who got votes
play there into the quarter. Isaiah Ryder cans a 3 at the buzzer. 33-17 Portland after 1. This is why they call Walt Williams the Wizard, folks. Watch this play. Behind his back to Brian Grant. He cashes in, and then Grant with the swat starts the Blazer break. Ryder finishes the play. A spinning lay in here. Blazers by 13. But George McLeod did it again. Rains a 3. Portland's lead cut to 5 at the break. Third quarter. Key period. Sheed rocks the house. And then Damon gives it to Grant, and he works it. Great play there. Damon doing it himself. Big quarter for Stoudemire. Driving baseline. Blazers by 3. Final frame. JJ and Walt opening fire to finish it off. Couple of big three-pointers for those guys. There's the finish. Blazers win it 110-99. Here's the stat page. Big game for Damon, 22 points and 13 assists. Blazers lead the series 2-0, with the next one coming up in Phoenix on Wednesday night. All right, now a shocker in Utah tonight as the Kings upset the Jazz in Utah. Here we go. Chris Webber leading the way with 20 points. Hit a big bucket, actually a couple of them, against the mailman with the game on the line, and the Kings hold on for a huge win. They even this series with a 101-90 win in Utah. Series heading back to Sacramento. Miami ties the series with the Knicks back east, and the Hawks go up 2-0 on Detroit. Baseball scores now. Seattle, look at this. Nomar Garciaparra with 10 RBIs tonight. Boston beat the M's 12-4. White Sox win, so do Roy.
They're chasing them. They're reacting to them better. The Trailblazers, they've been an inconsistent team and demonstrating some inconsistency in their game by not being able to hammer this team on the board. They've talked about it, but they haven't actually come out and reacted to it. The board work, AC Green chasing a career high.
8 for 8 from the free throw line for AC Green. Timeout. Portland. 4:18 to play in the game. 95-85. Phoenix by 10. And this is the NBA on NBC.
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride.
National Car.
It's too late. Here he comes. Robosaurus is 40 feet tall, which is twice as tall as the dinosaur Tyrannosaurus Rex. Robo weighs 62,000 pounds. That's more than 3 times heavier than the Tyrannosaurus Rex. You know that Robosaurus, if he were to flex all of his hydraulic muscles at once, could generate 750,000 pounds of force. Looks like the little red Toyota is the first victim of the day. I just hope that it doesn't come near the announcer's stand. Robosaurus.